I have been broke for my entire life. I am broke right now.
Do you need some money?
Yes!
Yeah, I've had a little spurts of money here and there, like income tax checks, birthday money, payday loans.
I got money.
But that money is gone as soon as I get it. It's like the money burns a hole through my pockets.
I can't eat! I'm broke!
I'm either using it to catch up on bills, using it to purchase items that I want and need all of a sudden.
How much was it?
I don't even know.
Now don't judge me, but since I've been broke for so long, I'm used to living like that. It's almost like I'm comfortable with being broke. Every time I do have some extra money, it don't feel right. It's hard to believe. It's uncomfortable. So I spend that money.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I would rather go with what I know and what I'm comfortable with instead of going with what's best for me, like saving money. I found out the hard way that you can manipulate your mind to think anything. You can make yourself feel inferior to anybody that's a higher position at your job. You can stay at a dead-end job for years because you think you can't find a better job. You can even make yourself think that nobody cares about you. I mean, look how we treat people that are trying to do right by us.
People don't want to believe that people are really kind. All of us are struggling with our humanity. All of us got to guard up with everybody.
Yeah.
So there's always people that are, no matter how good you treat them, matter of fact, some people, the better you treat them, the worse they behave.
But once I got older, I had to grow up and get out of that mindset. We all have issues, but money will always be a global issue.
I'm broke, nigga!
So I started thinking, how would my life be if I was rich? Now, I would love to ask a rich person, but I don't know any. So I had to step back and go off of what I see and hear. Well, like the quote said, none of what you see and half of what you hear, which is true because a lot of these celebrities be lying. And I had to realize that celebrities are holding up an image. When you see them, they are only showing us what they want us to see. And they're usually showing us how much money they have. Showing us the cribs, cars, jewelry. Some of the most successful music artists will flaunt and brag in their music, and it can be very hurtful. In the song Glamorous by Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas, the song literally starts off with the lyrics, and I quote, "If you don't have no money, take your broke home."
Where to?
Home. I'm going home.
And we definitely can't forget when Drake was rapping on a song called Up All Night, he said, "With no money, act like money isn't everything."
Go to hell.
But celebrities are human beings, so eventually playing a character and acting like everything's okay is draining. So sooner or later, they're going about their day and then they go into an interview. Interview's going good, and then the interviewer hits them with a certain question and then they crack. They become vulnerable, and
you work so hard to make all this money and to have a good life for yourself, and then the people who you want to share it with, they just change on you, and it's hurtful because people say it's lonely at the top, but damn, this lonely. You know what I'm saying?
it seems like when people find out that you have money and you're successful, that's all they see you as. You're not even a human being to them. You're a bank. You're an opportunity. Wait a minute. That explains why they flex on us so much. They probably did some unforgettable, disgusting things for the money. They probably lost a lot of time with their family and friends. So they buy things and flex on people to make them feel okay with the decisions that they made. Nah.
No, most people want to be millionaires.
No, they don't.
Just feel they
Most
can't.
people don't want to be. The
kidding
people
me?
we
Yes.
know.
Most people want to be filthy. They just feel they can't.
Envy, I'm from a family in the country. Most of my family would
I'm from
tell
a
me,
family
man,
from Queens,
I just
brother.
want to be comfortable. I don't have to have. Have you ever heard that from in your country?
All day long.
Yeah, I just want to be comfortable. I want to be without debt, without stress. So what I'm saying is, if most Americans want to be millionaires, it must be such a more vicious country.
So ask yourself that question. Do you want to be filthy rich? Do you want to be a millionaire? Or would you just want to live comfortably?
That's a stupid question.
They both made great points during this heated debate. DJ Envy says, most people want to be rich, but they don't feel like it's possible. And that's very true. In order to be rich, you got to come from a rich family, win the lottery, pull off a successful bank robbery, and we all know how that ends. Wrong scene. But the good news is, if you're extremely talented in anything, that's a great way to become rich. So hopefully, you're not like me. When it comes to talented people, It always used to amaze me when I would come across somebody who is great at everything. Like Jamie Foxx, for example. He had a hit TV show, starred in award-winning movies. He's a stand-up comedian, not to mention he can sing his off. And then we have The Rock.
You turn around and put your hands behind your back.
I don't think so.
He must be best friends with somebody in Hollywood because he's been in a lot of movies. Okay, I'm starting to sound like a hater. Killer Mike had great points too. A lot of people just want to live comfortably, debt-free, decent home, go on vacation every once in a while. And when it comes to being rich or living comfortably is obviously more obtainable. The biggest problem is most of us aren't good at money management. We like to live above our means. We are constantly peer pressured into buying certain things and having certain things to be accepted in society.
I was just wondering what your most expensive watch is in here.
So even if we make a decent amount of money, it's gone before we know it. Making $8,000 a month is a lot of money to a lot of people until you realize that all of your bills combined comes up to $7,800. Do you realize that $8,000 a month is $100,000 a year? And you're still broke.
Oh my God.
Look, I may have manipulated myself into settling, tricked myself into being okay with my situation, but we all have opportunities to be successful. I don't care what nobody says. But when you try to be successful and have a lot of money, it's just lonely, stressful, a lot of hard work, and very... There goes Jamie Foxx again.
Earn that